Hey guys, this is Palmer from TYT Yugioh, and today we're doing we're gonna profile my Odd Eyes Performapal deck profile for the April 2016 ban list. So let's get right into it. Play one Skull Correct Joker, searches your whole deck. Doesn't need to be explained. 3 Sorcerer, the combo card, the core of the deck. Searches any Performapal. This card's really good. Next up is 2 Light Phoenix, 2 Unicorn. This is the new addition to the deck. You can search it with Sky Iris, and it lets you play cards like Kieran that are just like, it makes the Pendulum deck viable again, in my opinion. So yeah, 2 of this. 1 Light Phoenix. This is just a low scale Surf of Iris. And its effect's not bad to like make them gain attack. 1 Gee Turtle and 1 Lizard Draw. This is only there for Pot of Greed. We have a better high scale now than Gee Turtle, so this is only good when you resolve it with Sorcerer first turn or second turn or whatever. Yeah, so you don't really need to play these cards in multiples anymore. And for the last Performapal, 1 Monkey Board. Yeah, this card's pretty broken. For the rest of the generic Pendulum support, we're playing 3 Magical Abductor. It's really easy to get counters in this deck with Terraforming, and like Upstart and other Pendulum cards. So yeah, we're playing 3 of this. This plus Terraforming and any Pendulum card is essentially any board you want in your deck. So it's pretty stupid. So yeah, this card's really broken. Next we're playing 2 Bumbuku, and to go with it, we're playing 3 Kieran. So the reason why we're playing 2 Bumbuku and not 3 is because this card kind of sucks, to be honest. You have to normal summon it, and it only searches one thing, and it's a level 3 monster. So Kieran's the real reason why we play this. This card's pretty broken against everything except for Cosmo. Even against Cosmo, if they XYZ at all, or if they have to like summon Tin Can, this card's pretty stupid. This is like the new like core thing you bring out. That's the goal with this deck now. So yeah, overall this card's really powerful. And then Odd Eyes Unicorn lets us summon it, so that's why we're playing 3 of it. And then for the Dracos, 1 Luster, 3 Master. That doesn't need to get explained. And then Vector and Lector for the face-off. We're playing Lector because showing 2 high scales is important with face-off, even though it's that 1. And then for the last card in the deck, the last monster in the deck, 3 Ariadne. So the reason why the Pendulum deck I think is also really broken is because it can search counter traps. So yeah, and Sky Iris Ariadne is still really stupid because you just get a free scale plus a level 4 in your extra deck plus a trap card. Like I think this is the reason why the counter traps are just like so broken in the Pendulum deck. You just search them and then activate them for free. So yeah, 3 Ariadne. And I don't like playing less than 3 of this card. I think this is one of the cards you play 3 or 0 of, because you either want to open it or you like playing 2 doesn't make that much sense. I think if you play this card, it has to be at 3, and if you don't play it, it's at 0. So yeah, 3 Ariadne. For the spells, 1 Upstart, 39 cards, Abductor counters, 1 face off. This card's at 1, pretty broken. 1 Painful Decision. This is 2 free counters on Abductor, plus it gets you to your Draco Slayers. So yeah, this card's overall really good. 1 Odd Eyes Fusion. This is to search off Sky Iris. And we're not manning Max C, because there's no room, unfortunately. And also, Max C is not a combo card going first. So it kind of sucks that this deck, it has to be pretty streamlined because it's so tight. And yeah, Max C doesn't do anything going first. And this card doesn't do anything going first most of the time either. But we play it because if you go second, you can search it off Iris. And summon Vortex Dragon, which is a really good card. 2 Sky Iris. This is like the new main, like, this is a spell card of the deck that makes it function. Overall, it's really good. And then to go with that is triple Terraforming. So people are going to ask, I don't play any other field spells main deck. Like, why are you playing 3 Terraform? You only have 2 targets. Well, if you get to Iris, you should be winning that game. Like, most of the time, if you can get to Iris and then just like an Abductor or Iris and Ariadne, a lot of times it's game because you just get so much free advantage because you get either a Kieran or like a counter trap or 2. So we're playing 3 of this. Also, this card just combos with Abductor because this plus Abductor is two counters on it. If you have any other generic Pendulum card, anything, it could be anything, like Bambuku, like, it's pretty stupid. You just get a free a third counter and you search your whole deck. So, yeah, you just want a turbo for Iris. But the reason why I'm playing 3 is mostly for the abductor counters. This card overall is really good. And if you open multiples, you can always just pop them with Sorcerer and search Performapal cards. So, yeah, this card's really good. And for the last 4 cards in the deck, 3 strike, searchable, and then warning, because it's kind of searchable. Yeah, so that's the main deck. 40 cards, obviously. Let's move on to the extra. One Ignister, standard. 2 Dynastor, that's pretty standard too. 1 Harbinger, that's the only good rank 8 that I actually want to make. Negate spell cards, yeah, that's all pretty standard. Vortex Dragon and his 2 bitches to make it free. This card can come up because we side Reaper, so you can just kind of make that card. It's pretty funny. But these cards suck. You play them for Vortex Dragon, which is a really fucking broken card. So yep, that's that. 1 Magister. This is for the combo plays with the other Draco cards. Obviously play. 1 Castell. 360 no scope. Get rid of problems. Get rid of Dark Law, which is a real problem for this deck. Diamond Direwolf. Essentially the same thing as Castell, but this is only for back row. We had to cut down on a lot of cards in the extra deck because we had to add 3 new cards, being Vortex Dragon, Absolute, and Meteor Burst. So these cards would have stayed the same, but I had to cut to 1 Dweller, unfortunately. I really liked playing 2 Dweller in this deck because you can so easily make rank 4s, and blinding Dweller against 90% of the meta is really, really good. So we had to cut to 1, but I think the trade-off for Vortex Dragon is fine. Except with Emerald, shuffle back Ignister a lot of time. Shuffle back anything, really. So you can summon Master with it, which is pretty funny. It's a combo extender. Card overall is really good. And then Utopia and Lightning. The true pals. They kill Beatrice and Dark Destroyer. Enough said. And then 1 Breaksword. We're playing Breaksword because the raccoons do nothing after the first turn. You get 1 raccoon, you search Kieran, you pendulum summon. The raccoons do nothing. So this card is exclusively to make with the raccoons or Lizard Draw. Just because if the game lasts until turn 4, the Bambukus do literally nothing because you can only activate Kieran once per turn. So having 1 out is sufficient most of the time. So yeah, we're just playing this, and this is good because you can pop your own terraformings and stuff if you break, or just any pendulum card. You can pop Ariadne, but you're probably not going to be able to resolve it because it's super late game. Next for the side, 2 Cyber Dragon. This is for Chimera Tech. 3 Reaper because fuck BA. It's pretty funny. We're playing this in our extra, so we can reveal this plus the Dante we're siding plus the Dark Law we're siding if we somehow draw all 3 of these. So, yep. Rip BA. This card actually kind of sucks. I'm not sure if I want to side it or not, but it's pretty powerful. And you can synchro with it with a level 4 for Meteor Burst. 3 Twin Twister. Enough said. Regeki, fucking Dark Law. That's the only problem with this deck. Has a really hard time getting over Dark Law without negging a lot. Just unless you want all your level 4s banished. And then, yep, and then you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Dark Law. 3 Restrict. So, I don't even side, going first against everything except for Monarchs, I don't even side. My deck is better than everyone else's deck going first, because I can search counter traps, and I can summon Kieran. And other just generic pendulum cards. So, this is the only thing I side for Monarch. And we only sided going first. Yeah, everything else, is pretty useless going first. So, yep, Master Restrict. Chimera Tech. That's for the Cyber Dragons. And extra deck monsters and your side deck have to be in side deck sleeves. They changed this in 2014. I don't know if people remember it or not, but for a short while they made everyone use the same colored sleeves for their extra and their side and their main. Well, they changed the rule back in 2014, and then they updated the rule saying that extra deck monsters in your side deck have to be in your side deck sleeves. You cannot put them in an extra deck sleeve. This is important to know because you will get like flagged at a regional if they notice that you're siding like an extra copy of Dweller, but it's in your extra deck sleeves. So yeah, this is for obviously Cyber Dragon, and then fuck you Darklaw and fuck you Dante. It's really funny. Like I played against heroes, like pure heroes. You play so many extra deck cards that they play too. They play like Utopia the Lightning. Obviously they play Darklaw. They play like Abyss Dweller and like Castell and stuff. Like you after turn 1, if you resolve cherries against them, which is like it's kind of hard to do because they need 2 monsters, but it comes up like if you cherries them, you can start cherries. Like you can cherries their Dweller, away their Castell, all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's been my Odd Eyes Performapal deck profile for the April 2016 ban list. This has been Palmer with TYT Yugioh signing out.